Welcome back to Legends of Heroes, Child of Cold Steel. I'm sorry, I'm just going to turn this down just real quickly because it's extremely loud in my ears. Okay, we are back. Stop that. There we go. We are back, and we are... I'm not exactly sure. Oh my. I hate yawning. We are going to... I believe there's only one way around this castle. Yeah, let's grab this. Ooh. My goal is to do this castle. Stop it! Why? I don't know why it's doing that, but that was... Are you serious right now? I don't know why it's doing that, but that is annoying. It was weird. Anyway, we're gonna move on. We can't go that way yet because that way's sealed. Oh my goodness, what is going on? There. Oh. This needs to stop. Okay, let's go. Why? I don't know what's going on. That's weird. We're gonna head this way. Okay. Now we're gonna head this way. Let's fight the first enemy we see. What are they weak to? Like, I don't even know.
My turn.
They're weak to... Oh. They're weak to this. Oh, wow. Boom.
Leave it to me.
Alright. Revive.
Thanks.
Now.
And crystal blood. Yikes. Well, this isn't fun. Just gonna use some health potions on you.
This castle has no shortage of strange foes. Perhaps they really are
Are we heading up or down? I don't remember. Yeah, we have to head down. I thought we could head up for some reason. But no.
We have nothing to fear.
Okay, art. Let's just
My turn.
attack.
Now.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Right.
Do. Gaius is an okay person to use here. Look at that. Some type of pedestal. Some type of orb. Orb has the power to disable the barrier. I don't think so. The orbs function a bit like keys. Each only has the power to dispel the corresponding barrier. You should turn and look somewhere else. Okay. But there should be... Yep.
There seems to be a
Lunar
treasure chest here.
robe. Nope, doesn't raise attack. It raises ATS though. So we're gonna give that to her. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. That's so annoying. Oh, I knew I missed one. EP charge 3. Okay, now we're gonna... Stop it! Now! Okay... Kraus... Nah, just...
Yeah.
Don't matter.
All right.
How useful.
Go.
Boom. And another death blow. Death blows are so good. Well, that's disabled that barrier. Now let's head straight up here. I'm not seeing anything right here.
We have nothing to. Of course.
Demonic Scythe.
Here we go.
And then we got a Vanish status.
My turn.
Vanish status?
It's my turn.
That means we only have to kill one. There we go. Stop it! I don't know why it's doing that. I'm probably going to have to look into my controller.
Be careful, everyone.
I'll do this.
Leave it to me.
See. Wild Rage. Savage Fang. We haven't seen Savage Fang. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. Does ooh, it does fire damage? What?
Of course.
Oh, darn it. Kill them all. Is that? Okay. We're going to... I missed a chest down here. Ooh, that would have been the good chest. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't miss that one.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Arts, Demonic Scythe.
Here we go.
Arc Slash, both of these. Arts. Another Cross Crusade.
All right.
Of course. Off guard.
Here we go. Okay.
Much better.
Is that a
Fire
treasure?
Bell. I think we need to go out here first. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. So let me see. This is where we got the 300. Pretty sure we're gonna go this way.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Oh,
Give
hello.
us your blessing.
Kill them all. Thank you.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Astral Flare.
I'm awesome.
Kate? What's that? Quartz. What does this do? Absorbs magic attacks. Huh. 50% chance to absorb magic attacks. Okay. I may give this to Gaius, actually.
We'll have to fight our way. It's my turn.
Arts, Cross Crusade.
Of course.
Demonic Scythe.
Here we go.
Right.
It's my turn.
Of course.
Wow, Cross Crusade didn't kill them? How anticlimactic.
An external corridor.
We've
It
gone
must be
pretty
on the
far
north side of the
outside.
castle.
I hope the children are safe.
Okay, now we run this way.
We'll have to fight our way through.
My turn.
Okay.
I don't know how far we are in this actual
Oh,
one.
a treasure chest.
Judgment Bolt. It's not a special one, it's just a Judgment Bolt. Nothing special. Run this way. I'm trying to see where we're supposed to go. Crud. I don't remember. Guess we'll head this way. Wait a minute, I have to think. There's the red door. What happens if we head this way? We get that other chest, Celestial Bomb. There we go. Now let's head down here.
Left hand, right hand, left hand,
Nothing but
right
trouble.
hand.
Okay, and now we're gonna go this way.
Of course. Marcus activate.
Okay. Arcus.
Fool. My turn.
Leave it to me.
Much
Just
better. Okay, running this way. Ooh, look, red orb. We got the red orb. Nothing else. Okay, and then we're gonna run up here. We're gonna activate it on this. Bink. Binka bonka. Hey, are those? This isn't good. Julian! Go away, you monsters. Laura! Thank goodness you're both safe.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Why don't you use Flare Bomb?
All right.
Right. Right.
Boom. Flary Bomb. Alright. Let's take care of them. No, that's so cool. You guys are so strong. Just like Aaron Sredler from the old stories. Considering their predicament, they could have been far worse. Actually, I think you both have something to say. Huh? Alright, thanks for saving us. No, that's not what I meant. You stole a boat into property that's off limits to you without telling anyone where you're going. What do you think would have happened if we hadn't come looking for you? Do you have any idea how worried your parents would be? Laura, I'm sorry. If you realize what you did was wrong, I have nothing further to say in the matter. I admire your bravery stepping forward to defend kinda like you did, but you're still young and inexperienced like I am. Oh. Strange circles appeared on the door. We couldn't open it anymore. We didn't know what to do. There doesn't seem to be any other access to the room either. Surely there must be a way to disable the barrier on the front door. Hold on a moment. I can sense something coming from the top floor of the castle. Mysterious energy flowing out. Like a wellspring. What? You can sense something like that? Well, more or less, yes. There's enough of us that will keep them safe. Okay, so now we have the two boys following us.
Treasure chest.
Rashashka? Is that how you say it? Rashashka. Ooh, another plus 30. Yes, please. Yes, please. Actually, let's go back to Nightmare real quick. Speedbreaker. Nightmare. Let's give it to her, because she really hasn't gotten a lot. She loses 10, gains 20, so I think it's a fair trade. There we go. And then let me Ordnance, Quartz. She has Raven on right now, which is giving her some serious speed boost. Could give her that for defense. Maybe I'll give her that for just pure strength. Yeah, I think that'd be the most helpful for what we're about to face. Because this is not going to be a fun battle. No, no, sorry, no. It's not going to be a fun battle at all.
Winx, give us your
It's my
blessing.
turn.
Let's see what the new craft looks like, though.
Dance flames.
Aster Flare? Ooh. Pretty cool. Brilliant spin.
No escape.
It's my turn. Go. Leave it to me.
The predators or aliens, I don't know. There we go. Oh, hold up. Okay, we got that. Okay. Now we're gonna rest and customize. Can we customize anything? No, of course not. Why would we? But I am going to equip everyone with some items. Freeze. Do we have something? Conceal prevents nightmare. We have one thing that prevents nightmare. Do we have anything else that prevents nightmare? Come on, give me something, please. I have one of like every item or accessory we can get at this point. Give me something. Crap. That prevents nightmare. That's good. Except I don't want it on you. On you, I will give you revise. I'll give you a proxy puppet. For you, I am giving you evergreen. For you, Death blows, delay, and vanish. No, she's keeping that. Passionate rogue. I'm giving you energy bandana. There we go. Okay.
What is that?
It looks like the orbs we've come across before, but it's far larger. I have an uneasy feeling of...
There's a cold, pale light flickering inside of it.
Man, it's huge. It's kind of pretty.
Definitely sense some kind of power coming from it. Is this the source of the energy you were sensing earlier, Emma?
There's no doubt about it. I suspect this orb is the cause of all the strange things going on in this castle. If we can destroy it, I'm betting everything will return to normal. All right. What? Hold on. Don't sweat it. Lemmy's busted up tougher looking stuff than this. Let's smash this orb and get out of this creepy castle already.
You idiot, we have no idea what it might do.
Go, go, Lem!
Million!
What did I just say?
Are you all right?
Forgot about those stupid barriers.
I guess it makes sense that it would be protected by one of those barriers.
Wait, something's wrong.
What's happening? I feel an incredible torrent of energy pouring out of it. Everyone get back!
What is that?
A bone-faced feet? A Nosferatu? How could it manifest something like that in the real world?
It's on a completely different level than the foes we've encountered so far. Julian, Carno, get behind us.
There's no way we can... Let's give it everything we've got.
Right. A worthy adversary.
Fun. Can I just start by Cross Crusade?
Arcus,
Here we go.
Radiant Waltz immediately. And then you're going to Calamity Hawk. Calamity Hawk. I've died so many times by this boss, it's not even funny.
yeah.
Okay. Arts. The best part is to take out its people as quickly as you can. Just keep going after him. Because if you stop, you're gonna die.
Are you alright?
See? It just put them into nightmare. Okay. I don't know. There's that. Lord Olibontum. I said that so wrong. I hope she kills it. Like, I hope it's not resistant to her. Oh my god. It's so much easier when you give your characters resistance to nightmare, because if not, this thing like has the highest chance of killing your enemies, because it can vanish, it can death blow, it can everything. Okay, this boss battle is a lot easier than it was when I first played this game, because oh my goodness, I think I was underleveled. Leveled? I was underleveled. I didn't know how to like balance stats. I didn't know what it did. So, also, I have a pretty well-rounded team. Okay. That's nice. Everyone's just gaining so much experience. Okay. Millennium Scepter's almost increased. Pandora's not. Gaius, Reen and Laura got a +3. Emma and Gaius got a +3. All +1 Link experience. We got a EP charge 1 ×2. We got a curative balm, and we got a Zekrom capsule.
Making progress.
I've only just begun.
Thank
Just
goodness.
getting started. A matter of course.
I'm awesome.
We're very high leveled though for this area. Like I don't know how we got this high leveled. Like I don't remember like grinding. It just happened.
Did we win?
What a terrifying opponent.
So that was...
Careful. Something still feels wrong.
What?
Watch out!
How could I have been so careless? I had no idea it had this much power left. Even Lammy!
Looks like I've got no...
Reen! If you're not careful, you'll be drawn into it.
What are you?
What?
Huh?
What was that?
Huh.
Is everyone all right?
I'm fine. That was really bright.
What just happened?
I have no idea. It all happened so quickly.
I heard the sound of something piercing through the air.
Yeah, right through that orb, too. It looked like a lance, but how could someone hurl something that large with that much force?
A lance?
Yeah. Whoever threw it was standing right up there until just a moment ago. It was a golden-haired woman, shrouded by a strange light.
Golden hair, you say?
But that sound...
Laura!
That's impossible.
What's everyone all excited about?
There's no one here.
Not that I honestly expected there would be.
That pale glow surrounding the castle seems to have disappeared, too. Is that because the orb was destroyed?
That would be the lance that destroyed it.
The Lance Maiden.
I thought it might have been her, but it seems like it was the Steel Maiden. Still, we really are out of time.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Hey, some rank ups.
I've got a little reward here. for you.
Grail Locket.
Drinks are on me someday.
Okay, that's part 1 done. Thank you for all you've done for us during the stay, Klaus. Please, I apologize for not being more of service during your long-awaited return home, my lady. So, what was that we just witnessed yesterday? Yeah, I'm still mulling over the lance that saved our skins last night. Where could that have come from? I'm afraid I only know what you told me. There's no doubt in my mind that it was Saint Sandlot. She must have sensed our peril confronting the strange specter and chose to lend a helping hand. Well, honestly, I can't think of an explanation that sounds more plausible than that. Considering the situation, well, that's certainly true. Actually, one of those accounts death places, oh right, this time of year. So it's almost the anniversary, and last night was a full moon, so it doesn't seem all that possible that her spirit might manifest itself somewhere like the castle. I heard that account of Sandlot's death before. Hold on a minute, even if all that stuff is true, it doesn't explain all the weird stuff you did yesterday. Well, I learned a lot about curses from my grandmother growing up, and working with barriers isn't all that difficult if you put your mind to it. Really? Well, I suppose I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure I can say much. Emma is so hiding something. Why does this keep happening? There we go. But, oh, okay. We need to go up here. We need to go into here. And we need to go upstairs and talk to a Prima? Yeah, Prana. Red Moon Rose Chapter 11. Whoop! Alright, now we're gonna leave. Alright, let's go. I don't think we have anything to do here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to see. It's not showing me like a map. Like, I want just a map. There it is. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to go to Logram Station. Let's go here though, real quick. Modifying exchange, quartz, crystal flood, flare bomb, judgment bolt, holy breath, cross crusade. Nope, not really much of anything. I believe everything's unlocked. Yep. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's so annoying. Ruins the game. Well, a little time before the next train leaves, maybe we should let's wait inside. Ooh, I could see the castle for a second there. Wait, it's gone again. Well, the forest is quite dense around here. Still, we saw a lot of weird things in that castle. Well, our field study isn't over. We're on our way to our next location, so don't relax just yet. It looks like I must say farewell to Logram once again, for the time being. Wasn't expecting to, but I can't help to feel a little homesick already. I understand why. It really was a welcoming place. Hopefully we speed up. After leaving Logram, we changed trains in Breahard Station on the road to the Kresen main line north, heading to Keldic. There's Logram, and then from Breahard to the fort. Thought we were going to the fort. Was that the wrong fort? Alright, let's go over our schedule. From there, we'll take the Transcontinental Railroad to Granilla Forest on the Empire's eastern border. It's the Imperial's largest stronghold, sometimes referred to as the wall that protects the nation from the threat of the Calvard Republic. Yeah, I've heard some ludicrously. I've heard it's a ludicrously gigantic, almost icon of the military excess. 2 railroad guns that has a military exercise ground on the premise. Well, aren't those the guns that Gwen said? Aren't those the guns that Gwen said he regretted constructing? They are pretty crazy. It looks like you're looking up at a mountain of iron, and it's pretty overwhelming when I first saw them. Wait, you actually saw the railway guns? Yeah, Gramps took Claire, Lecter, and me to see them one time. They're the mightiest weapons wrought by the hands of the man since the Great Collapse. Really, she never fails to impress. She's been getting job offers from a bunch of different companies, ready to hire her right after graduation. Well, she does have the merit of high esteem. People lavish on her. She's the pride of the academy. I just wonder, like, I don't know. I'm thirsty. What's going on here? All this security feels kind of ominous. Seems like the railway military police is guarding the opposite platform. Yeah, I wonder if...
Well, isn't this quite the coincidence?
Captain Claire!
It's Claire! Did you come to see me?
Just a coincidence, I'm afraid. Eisengraf will be passing through here soon, so this station's operating under heightened security.
Oh, right!
Still, I'm happy to see you again. It's been, what, 2 months since I last saw you?
Hard to believe both of them are Iron Bloods. At any rate, good day everyone. Let me thank you for all your help back in the recent crisis in Heimdall. Don't worry about it. We simply did our duty as citizens of the Empire. More importantly, what's the meaning of all this extra security? And what is this Irons Graph? I cannot say that you mentioned. Special express train will momentarily be passing by platform 1. The train will be passing through at high speeds. Travelers on the platform are advised to extreme caution. Caution, express train. It couldn't be. Ride on time. That's Toa, and there's Prince Olivert. So that was the Irons Graph. Come to think of it, I've heard rumors of a special Crimson train. It's supposedly reserved for use by members of Imperial government. I've been on it before. It's really fast. It's pretty fancy inside too. Or the Iron Count in the common prevalence. It was titled in the honor of Chancellor Osborne himself. I feel like he called the Blood and Iron Chancellor all the time, so I can understand the iron part. But the Chancellor is a commoner by birth. He is indeed, however, he was granted the title by His Majesty when he was made Chancellor 11 years ago. Supposedly that's what he wanted. Yeah. Bam. Wow, I'm surprised you could even make them out. It was more than just a glance, though. I could see it was clearly in detail. What was that just now? Well, as long as you're not feeling unwell. Thank you. Okay. Bound for Crossbow State, now arriving. Here it comes. There they are. Reen, over here. Come on, we haven't gotten all day. We saved you some seats. Well, if you excuse us, Captain. See you later, Claire. Of course, have a safe trip, everyone. Oh ho ho, what's this classy looking babe? Gah, I should have just stayed on the train. Unusual movements were detected by the twin bridges. We've received word from Scrod 21. The reported high-speed armored cars are in position. Understood. Once it reaches Crossbell City, have all squads switch to Phase D. Yes, ma'am. They will. I'm certain of it. See, sounds like Group A had quite an eventful days too. Yeah, thought it was kind of hard to believe you could have seen ghosts in a sandlot. That's just ridiculous. Sure you weren't hallucinating? Think whatever you like. We totally saw her, I swear. Well, ghost or not, there was definitely someone there besides us. Anyway, enough of this ghosts and spirits for the time being. I'm more concerned of the affairs that they live in. Like the Toval and the Radiant Blade Master went. It sounded like Duke Cannon is up to something too. We didn't run into anything like that in the Jura Special Economic Zone, though I guess it makes sense seeing as it's under direct control of the Imperial government and not noble. I don't seem to recall it was annexed. Empire snitched on nice and neat without much opposition. Now it's the prospering as a special economic zone on the coast. Seemed like a pretty lively place. Instead of pockets of the nobility, it's hardly a mystery why the reformists think so highly of it. Well, that aside, a little concerned about the upcoming trade conference. Specific somehow to why we're going to Grellia Fortress. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning. Well, not the main reason, but it's not entirely unrelated. I'll let you look around Grellia Fortress by train before. I see. Just us? I can't wait to see everyone's first reaction. True. Why is that? Well, it seems... Well, I've seen it in photographs at least. A camera really can't capture how ridiculous it is. Yep, it's supposed to be a macho gateway to the Empire, but it just seems like they're trying way too hard. What's that supposed to mean? A gateway to the Empire? In one of the largest military bases in the country? I'm looking forward to the chance to see it in person. Oh, I hope it hurries up. Transcontinental Railroad. Now, we just left the Empire. Well, no. I don't know. I can't tell. There's Crossbell. The train carrying Class 7 continues to ride to the Transcontinental Line, heading toward the east. They pass through the Twin Dragons Bridge and Pavilions Army Base and several sections later. It finally came time to pass through Granelia Fortress, which loomed large with the border of Crossbell State. Next stop, 5 minutes. Okay. I'm not sure having one of those things inform visitors here gives us a very good impression of the country. Oh, well, finally here. What an odious name is that? Adios. Granelia Fortress. It's huge. Pretty huge. The scale is just... This is Granelia Fortress. This entire place is built from the iron and concrete. Just how much money did the army dump into all this? Yep, that was about as entertaining as I hoped. Not that I'm surprised. I thought the same thing when I first saw it. From Crossbell's side, all you can see is a cliff, though. Yeah, those two railroad gains still poke out through, though. Hey, instructor. Why'd you bring us here to show? What else? We're here so you can see the true essence of what makes an army. What compromises the military strength and forms its foundation. And what other place in the Empire has that on display as clearly as this? Here. Oh, fun. Meow. What? Who are they? Engineers and tradesmen mostly. You'll see a lot of them around here. Keeping the fortress this size up and running full time. Far more than just the military people. So it seems. It almost seems like it's its own town here. On the other side of this fortress is more or less straight shot to Crossbell City, right? To think the bustling center of the trade is this close to a massive military facility like this.
Oh.
Instructor Neidhart!
Good morning, Major Neidhart. Instructor Vallenstein of Thor's Military Academy, homeroom teacher for Class 7. Reporting the arrival of myself and all students in my care.
Acknowledging your arrival at 11:30 hours. Welcome to Granelia Fortress. In addition to my teaching duties at the Academy, I hold the rank of Major in the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. I'll be acting as your guide, as well as your instructor for special lectures during your time here at the fortress. Now, if you'll follow me...
Today, you have 2 days remaining in this month's field study. However, we won't be assigning any tasks during this time. Instead, you'll be participating in a series of special lectures and a field trip. A field trip here? So what exactly does this entail, instructor? 1,400 hours of joint military exercise will be taking place in Granelia's proving ground. The 4th and 5th Armored Divisions will both be participating, and you will be observing it. We're gonna watch a military exercise? The 4th Armored Division? Yep, is the one led under that Elliot's dad, Lieutenant General Olaf Craig. By all accounts, he's the strongest armored division in the Imperial Army. And did you know that our friend, the Major here, it's weird, the Major here is most promising young member is true. Cough. Moving on. Observing this exercise is not actively participating. I imagine that has some of you feeling rather relieved, doesn't it? It does sound like a pretty easy assignment after all. But we'll see how many of you feel after the same after experiencing it for yourself. That's all for me. It's currently 11:50 hours. Lunch has been prepared for all of you in the mess hall. Okie dokie, pally. So this food, salted corned beef, I think I'm getting a hint of peas in the soup. This bread could be his lethal projectile. Aha! I don't think it would hurt to use a few more herbs or flavors in general. Calling this edible would be plenty of room for the food they serve in the Imperial Army, but I wouldn't have guessed they'd be all true. Guess the food they served in the mess halls indicate wasn't all that bad though. I don't think it would kill them to serve something a little more appetizing. This is the exact same thing they served when I came here last year. Probably the same batch too. Looks like, really brings back memories. Pretty sure this is the first time my dad brought me here to eat too. You guys really think it's that bad? It really brings back memories for me too. At least there's some cheese and an apple. Food served in the army makes use of common ingredients that are easy to preserve and store. Ingredients used to make all these foods on your tray is quite easy to stockpile in large quantities. So even if war were to break out, a meal like this could still be served without any trouble. So that explains it. I see. They really didn't get that and they're in an army school. Good enough. Well, serving food means you have a crappy army. I hear you. Our neighbor Liberal serves up pretty tasty food to their army. Liberal's armies is a fairly elite, probably because the threat of being neighbors to the Empire keeps them tense. Feel like a little conflicted hearing you say that. Man, I don't know why. There are. Anyway, military exercise, 12:30. I don't know why they're so shocked at the food. Like, aren't you, like, I don't know, military students? Okay, I don't know. Like, okay. Rest and shop. Let's buy. What do they have? Nothing really that I want. Let's go talk to all of our peoples. Grenalia Fortress is pretty big, so I'm just gonna start by talking to everyone one by one. Got her. There's Sarah. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, now let's go talk to Fee and Laura, which are right here. And then we're going to go talk to Major Nighthawk. What? Do you sell? Do you sell stuff? Ooh, you do! Modify quartz. What do you got? Defense 3, shield 3, attack 3? Hey, we got an attack 3. What about EP 3? No. They got a mine 3 though. Grab another one of these. I'll grab another one of these. And don't really care about that. Grab some more of these. I'll grab some more of these. Grab this. And then we'll grab a flare bomb. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna walk up here, turn here, walk up here, turn here, talk to these two. Don't go out that way. We need to go back down and this way. And we are going to be talking to, I believe it should be Machias. Oh, all these tanks. Wow, that's a lot of tanks. No, Elliot and Alicia, actually. Machias should be, I believe Machias should be up here, maybe? Wow. Looks like the Fortress Airport. Nope. Oh yeah, Machias and Crow. And now we have but one, and that is Eustace. We have Eustace, Gaius, and Millennium, which are outside. Which I believe they're down here. And I believe they're down here. Come on. And up here. Wow. That's huge. Yep, they're right there. Okay. The fortress is huge. Now Millennium. After you've spoken to all of them, just wow, this place is huge. I am just immensely shocked. Like, I mean, it's not like huge, but like, it's pretty big for just a military fortress. Like, pretty big. Now let's go up here. Door students, perversion. Please assemble in the hangar immediately. Time must have passed more than I thought. Suppose I should start making my way toward there. Yep. Excuse me. Okay. Eventually, after enduring 10 minutes of jaw-rattling travel, unable to even peek outside at the scenery, we finally arrived at Cornelia Fortress, military proving grounds. They have their own field. Amazing. Battle tanks. There are plenty of older model tanks out there too. It looks like they have airships here. Oh yeah, the ones we saw at Nord? Welcome. Oh? So that's Elliot's dad. I don't see the family resemblance. Looks like the hair made the jump from father to son though. This must be Craig the Red. Elliot, my boy, it's so good to see you again. It's been half a year now since last I saw you. That sharp-looking uniform you got too. The photos, but looks even better on you in person. But on some real muscle, part of me hopes you'll stay my little chair forever. But you're a man of Urbonia, and the men of Empire must be strong, stout, and ready for action. It was for your own good as a man that I held back my tears and enrolled you in the military academy. Dad, I can't breathe. I feel like everything I've been told about this man is a lie. There do some more differences from the stories. They do seem to have some differences. You kidding me? He seems like a cool guy. What a delightful commending officer, wouldn't you say, Major? Words fail me. Dad, knock it off. I'll tell Fiona. Moving right along. Lieutenant General Olaf Craig, commander of the Imperial Army's 4th Division. I've been entrusted with the role of overseeing today's joint military exercise. Please make your acquaintance. Likewise, sir. It's a pleasure, sir. You got one heck of a dad. Believe me, I feel it in the bones. Okay, let this exercise be considered and simulated. Battles conducted by 2 of our armored divisions. Armored regiments of the Formation Center infantry, armored cars, and airships will work in tandem, using their maneuverability to the fullest to obliterate the targets. Our targets today will be using previous model tanks that have been decommissioned from service. Autopilot functionality will allow them to evade and return fire, but they've only been armed with paint bullets. However, all of other regiments taking part in today's exercise have been equipped with live ammunition. So you intend on actually destroying the other tanks? It would hardly be a live fire exercise if we didn't. Current time is 1400 hours, right on schedule. Okay, let's begin. Operations. Whoa. It's certainly potent. That kind of firepower it takes to fight in a modern war. You said those tanks are called Actogens? Yeah, they're a type of main battle tank that Rifle Company developed 2 years ago. I've seen their spec sheets, but seeing their firepower firsthand tells you what numbers and decimal points don't. They might be the strongest heavy tanks on the continent. The Imperial Army's got a couple hundred of those things in its wing, huh? That's kinda crazy. You try to fight things like these head on, you won't stand a chance. That's as true as for our own nation as it is for others. I guess this is another kind of strength. Military exercise came to an end. 4th Armored Division, led by Lieutenant General Craig, withdrawal to the encampment near the fortress. Meanwhile, we returned to the fortress where Major Nero outlined the results of our training exercise. After that, it's huge. Sorry you had to wait for us to finish. Don't worry about it. We're the guests here after all. Thanks for your consideration. I'd say dinner is a million times better than lunch was. I mean, it's hashed beef day. Ah, it's an Imperial Army tradition, isn't it? Smells making me hungry. Oh, where'd your instructor go? She's a real looker. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to her. Wow, it's actually delicious. It was night and day compared to the lunch we had. You're telling me. Oh, come on, guys. What's with all the gloomy faces? You guys might have had a bit rousy of outlook when we were expecting to see you out there. I'm sure you can understand at least a little how we feel. It's like, has everything we learned in our time for the academy been for nothing? Academics, the arts, individual skill in combat, none of that matters in the slightest in real warfare, do they? It's true. If you're looking to do this, fight a war, you don't need any of those. All you need is plenty of troops at your command, the latest weaponry, and overwhelming firepower. Assuming you know the tactics as well, and a strategy that employs them effectively, I suppose. Even more powerful than I was expecting them to be. I remember my mother boasting about their capabilities when she was trying to sell them to the army 2 years ago, but to be honest, I'm feeling somewhat disheartened at well. I can't see there being a place for swords on the battlefield with weapons like those in the front lines. Well, I don't think that means individual combat skill doesn't matter at all. Still, I think we've been misunderstanding something important all this time. What we saw in the military exercise today was power in the purest form. It has no mortality of its own. It exists to bring a result regardless of the ideals or principles of those who wield it. That's true. In a sense, the same could be said of a sword or a gun, and all the way of getting as huge as guerrilla railguns too. I think we finally understand why they wanted us to watch the military exercise in the first place. It taught us about the less roundabout fashion. Looks like you don't wait for me to start a party. Instructor Sarah. We spoke with the commander. Sure did. I've got up-to-date info on the trade conference too. There's new information about the Imperial Liberal Front. In the morning, you're scheduled to participate in the Imperial's Army physical fitness training. In the afternoon, you'll be attending a special lecture where I'll bring you up to speed on the info I just mentioned. After that, you've been granted special permission to view the railway guns. I see. I'm looking forward to it. Sounds like a pretty packed schedule. Well, we did bring you all the way out here, so we might as well make the most of it. Every nation possesses power in the form of military. Whether that military is large or small, Cornelia Forces just happens to have that power in very striking, easy to understand form. As students of military academy, you have an obligation to know the scale of that power. Just the amount of pure power that this empire thinks they need against one city, I understand their reasoning behind it. Oh. Okay, they're not talking. Today's quota. I'm looking forward for a nice long bath. I'm just thinking, like, all the stuff that this military has just to fight one other country or two other countries is crazy. Like, I understand just what the reason behind it is, but it's just the fact that they talk about how 2 guns, just 2 rail guns, can cause enough damage to what we would equivalent to maybe half of a nuclear bomb. That's pretty, that's rail guns. It's not even rockets, it's just rail guns. Like, I understand they're basically shooting rockets, but they're rail guns on a cliff. Uh-oh. What's going on? So get this, they're planning on some extra exercise tomorrow. That means we gotta outfit 20 machine units by tomorrow. 20. Seriously? Might as well start up another pot of coffee. We're in for an all-nighter for sure. Do we even have that many C units left? Actually, another lot came by freight just this evening. Exactly 20 if you believe it. Guess we'll have to get it done. Crap, at least let us take a shower. I'm gonna head down to the mess hall and grab some snacks. You want any? Aw, those poor guys. Okay, I'm going to save here, and then I think I'm going to also end it before we go any further, just because I know the next scenes are going to be extremely long. So I do want to thank you all for watching, and as always, please leave your comments if there's anything I can improve upon. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.